Good morning, friends. It is June 3rd, I think, and we're crossing Tyndall Creek. There's Jasmine trying to get across the pretty wet, slippery rocks, but we'll get there soon. Well, we're at 11,500. Starting to encounter some snow along the trail. We're definitely going to have it's going to be a snowy walk a little bit later as we cross Forester Pass, the highest point on the PCT, 13,200, and heading up that way right now. There's this beautiful valley out here, a bunch of deer down there, hard to see, but they're there, and nice morning. Forester Pass is up there somewhere. There's a very narrow gap between these peaks. I guess somebody found it in the early 1900s, just hiking around up there. Getting close to the top of Forester Pass. Look at all the hand-laid rock that zigzags through the top of the pass here. It's just amazing. Somebody spent the time to do that. And so many switchbacks to get up here. It's a very steep climb. There's all the lakes around us. Yeah, almost there. Just made it through the last of the area you would need microspikes, all these snowfields that if you were to slide, you'd end up down by a lake down there and it would be a brutal fall. So good that that's over, although we hauled these microspikes for, I don't even want to think of how many miles, and they did pay off. What's worse is the ice axe. Didn't have to break it out. And I think it's just along for the ride at this point. Oh well, gotta be safe. Okay, see you down the trail. Hey there, so the plan for today is to get out of the mountains at Onion Valley Trailhead. We will be going over the Bullfrog Lake Trail off the PCT, and I think the whole day is going to total about 20. And it has, but it does have a rather lengthy exit at 9 miles to get to the trailhead. Pam is there, or will be there, with the camper. Take Jasmine into Independence to get her box if she hasn't gotten it yet, and spend the day maybe in Bishop, maybe some laundry, maybe just sitting at a cafe using their Wi-Fi and resting. Now, she's gonna go back after tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go back right away. I've got a little hip injury that has been plaguing me, especially on downhills. And I think it's gotta be just the quick return to the PCT, doing 20 miles a day, and also maybe being 60 years old factors into it. But I mean, I'm still having a good time, but I don't wanna ruin my hip just by continuing to walk with a pretty heavy pack out here. So my plan is to take at least 2 days in Bishop and see how I feel. If I'm feeling good, I'll be back on the trail. If I'm not, there's no commitment. I can come back anytime. So, anytime I'm able, anyway. So anyway, that's my plan. I wish I wasn't feeling that, because I'd love to get on at least to Mammoth, if not further, on this little short trip. I may not have even said, but I have a time commitment. I have to finish this up by the end of June, and that'll be easy if I go out for an injury, but otherwise it's kind of like go as far as I can. We've got commitments in Portland in July, early July. So anyways, maybe that'll explain what I'm doing out here. I think I didn't explain earlier how far I was going or any of that. And I've kind of shifted my plan for the PCT before I started this time to just doing a multi-year adventure and going as far as I want to go. And you know, on this trip already, I've seen the highest point in the lower 48 states, as well as an incredible Mount Forester this morning, or Forester Pass. They were both just amazing things and some of the highest country in the Sierras. So really enjoyed it. Hope you did enjoy seeing the photos that I took, and I'll talk to you down the trail. Okay guys, it's lunchtime and we found a rock, a meadow with a stream going through it and the stream in the background. And we've both got our stoves out, cooking noodles and chicken over here. And what do we got over there?
Curry and rice.
Curry and rice. It's like a restaurant. Okay. So in Southern California, the water stops were pretty far between each other. The Sierra is the exact opposite. We're usually hiking along a creek. So up there somewhere is Kearsarge Pass, the last barrier to the civilized world, the way down to Independence and then Bishop and so forth. Got about, well, less than a mile, maybe 6/10 of a mile. Hard to believe, but it's hidden in there somewhere. Probably right back in there somewhere. Okay, here we go. Here's Kearsarge Pass at the top. You got the interior valleys of the Sierra there, and Owens Valley out that way. It's a long way down on both sides. Glad to be here. Down through those trees is the Onion Valley Trailhead. I think I got about a mile left to get down there. And waiting for me there is my fantastic wife Pam with our camper, with promise of spaghetti dinner and our external hot shower enclosure. It's going to be a styling evening down there. Looking forward to it. I got to hold myself back from going too fast. And looking good so far. A little bit of pain in my hip and knee, but hey, I'm an old man. All right, see you down there. And there she is. Here comes Pam. There's our camper. There's the trailhead parking area. This trip has reached another destination. Bye for now.